Okay, now we're going to come down to some of my favorite places to play, and where you normally find me. So on Sundays, you will have Ruskin Park. I'm going to give Ruskin Park 4.5 stars. Now, interesting story here. Ruskin Park used to actually got a lot of players that didn't enjoy playing structured touch, essentially. We're going to talk about the other team, SLRT, in a moment. But this is a Ruskin Park, sort of near the Brixton area, and really nice bunch, such a friendly bunch of people. I can't actually express enough how friendly and lovely they are. They don't necessarily, they do, in fact, they do some socials as well. I originally gave this team 4 on equal basis, but I put them up to like 4.5, even 4.75, I think is a fair rate for them because their pitch, unlike the other teams, they didn't really have a pitch that was nice. You often roll your ankle. I actually started bringing cones to help them out to really make sure the holes are full. But guess what they did? They took it a step further. They brought sandbags and filled up the holes themselves. Don't even need the council. Just get touch players running for you. But that's not why Ruskin Park is, I think, one of the best places to play social touch at the moment. So if you just want to fling the ball around, you're more than welcome. If you like structured touch, you're also more than welcome. You don't get as much structured plays as you might get in regions. Unless the certain players can turn up, you do get a bit. You can hear my voice, a bit more excitement because of the reason I love Ruskin Park. It's 2 hours plus of extreme fitness. Like, people that go to Ruskin Park know what they're going for, and you get a mixture of ages, mixture of sexes, but they know what they're going for. They know that at the end of that, they're going to be exhausted. And when I play touch rugby personally, I want a challenge. I don't just want to have fun and fling the ball around. I want to be put to the test. I want to leave there thinking, okay, I've had a real game. The players are fast, young, fit. They know how to play good rugby. So if I was to compare it to some of the other groups I compared, you have that level of rugby skill and touch knowledge. Like, they know how to play against touch rugby players, where if you're a touch player and you go and play against rugby players that are trying to play touch, you don't really have to make that much effort to stop them. But here you do. If you make a mistake, they'll exploit it. They'll use the onsides. I'm going to put my hand up. They don't run much set piece attack. They don't often, they are just flinging the ball left and right essentially, and they're quick. But the pitch is quite big. You get a decent number of players there. I could keep going on Ruskin Park for much longer, and I will. The other things I love about Ruskin Park is the attitude of the people there. The attitude is lovely. They are welcoming, kind. If you're new, they'll help you out, help you to play. But they'll still have this competitive edge there. Last time I went there, a guy from the opposite team walked up to me and went, "You think you're fast, innit?" And then he tapped the ball and sprang past me, forced me to catch him. When I get tired, they'll say, "Hey, Malcolm's tired. Target him." That kind of it is that kind of ethos. So I think if you want more of a challenge, Ruskin Park is a place for you to go and test yourself out. And the thing is, you can also be vocal about it. Say, "Hey, I came here for a challenge," and the guys that might have been taking it easy will be like, "Okay, let's go." So I love that about that place. I'm trying to think what else. The last 2 things about Ruskin Park for me is and which is same for the next team I'm going to talk about. They play all weathers. They generally will play every single Sunday. If it's raining, I've played with them during storms. I've played with them during snow. And a lot of the social touch rugby groups are like that. They love the sport. They want to play. So I've gone a bit long for this team, but I'll give them 4.75 stars because I just think they're so friendly. Not a single person I've sent that has had a complaint. I've received so much positive feedback from people I've sent to this group that I was sort of nervous whether or not they'd be happy they went there. But every single person I sent has said they were great. It was wonderful to play with. It was a fun experience. I've had people that have gone to other groups and said they don't want to play those groups. They just want to play Ruskin Park. So Ruskin Park, definitely one of the, I think, top places to play touch rugby in London, especially if you want a bit more of a challenge.